Let's get right into this. Number 10. Flat Earth dominating ancient maps. Earth is flat. For centuries, this wasn't a weird uncle's meme. It was state-approved truth. People imagined oceans spilling off the edge, like soup sliding off a plate. Never mind that Eratosthenes measured Earth's circumference with just shadows back in 240 BCE, maps still looked like pancakes stretched across a tablecloth. Whole cultures built navigation on fear of falling. Today, we do the same mental gymnastics when we know fast food ruins us, but order extra fries anyway. Some cultures even claimed mountains at the rim held up the sky. Now we have satellites showing Earth's curve in 4K, yet flat earthers still scream Photoshop. Ironically, ancient wrong maps still advanced exploration. People dared to sail beyond edges anyway. The real shape of Earth isn't the tragedy. The tragedy is realizing stupidity doesn't fall off edges, it just loops forever. Proof the world may be round, but some arguments stay painfully flat. Number 9. Miasma theory ruling medicine. Disease comes from bad air. That was the medical mic drop for 2,000 years. Funky swamp, plague, gross alley smell, cholera. Doctors stuffed herbs in masks like medieval Febreze. The grim truth? Cholera spread through water, which Jon Snow proved in London's 1854 outbreak by tracing it to one pump handle. Still, the smelly air myth shaped policy. Cities cleaned streets, reduced filth, and it accidentally improved health. Even now we chase bad science, detox juices, cleansing livers, salt lamps, cleansing vibes, as if sickness floats like perfume. Relatable? We blame Monday bad vibes for headaches instead of sleep deprivation. Twist. While miasma was wrong, it tricked us into doing the right thing, cleaning up. Sometimes confident stupidity saves lives, but it also sells overpriced candles. Germ theory fixed the script, but humanity still loves magical air fresheners with Latin names. If only science smelled as nice as lavender incense. Number 8. Witch trials fueled by mass hysteria. Witches walk among us. That single belief torched entire villages. In Salem, twitchy girls accused neighbors and 20 people died. In Europe, courts accepted dreams as courtroom evidence. Rye mold even caused hallucinations, fueling mass paranoia over broomsticks. Hysteria became the operating system of the time, burning people instead of fixing crops. Relatable? Social media mobs are just digital witch hunts, hashtags as torches, cancel threads as gallows. Humans swap firewood for Wi-Fi, but the hysteria is the same. Science eventually exposed mold, disease, and psychological triggers, but fear still runs faster than reason. The real punchline? Cats caught centuries of bad PR from all this. Twist. Studies show mobs gain unity by punishing outsiders. So witch hunts were less about witches, more about bonding over collective outrage. Humanity's oldest party game, accuse, burn, repeat. People fear magic, but the real curse is our love for suspicion. Number 7. Astrology. Deciding royal marriages. Stars control your destiny. For royals, this wasn't light entertainment, it was law. Kings delayed marriages until planets approved. Wars and coronations hinged on whether Jupiter felt generous. Astrologers made fortunes guessing futures with the accuracy of dice rolls. Ironically, actual astronomy later gave us satellites, GPS, and internet. Astrology gave us excuses for breakups. Everyday life? We swipe left because someone is a Gemini, ignoring their 6 unpaid loans. People claim Mercury retrograde wrecks relationships while ignoring poor communication. Twist. Astrology's placebo effect works. It comforts people, and studies show belief alone reduces stress. It's not cosmic energy. It's emotional therapy and glitter wrapping. Still, NASA doesn't plot Mars landings based on zodiac charts. Astrology sells hope. Astronomy sells rockets. Stars don't control us. They just burn gas billions of miles away. But hey, if blaming Saturn helps you sleep, the stars are happy to take your money. Number 6. Blood purity laws. Defining class. Your blood defines your worth. Spain's limpieza de sangre locked jobs, marriages, and even salvation behind ancestry checks. Nazis later recycled the same nonsense with Aryan purity. Spoiler, humans share 99.9% of DNA. Your pure knight and impure peasant were basically twins in lab coats. Yet cultures still grade family trees like school report cards. Relatable? Family WhatsApp groups ranking cousins by jobs, skin tone, or whom they marry outside caste. Science proves blood transfusions work across races. The only thing that matters is type. Twist. DNA kits today shatter myths, exposing secret ancestors that would have toppled kingdoms. History's obsession with blood purity wasn't about biology, it was about power. The irony? Nobles who screamed about clean blood often died from inbred genetics. Pure bloodlines didn't preserve greatness, they preserved disease. Turns out the dirtiest thing wasn't anyone's blood, it was the rules written around it. Number 5. Phrenology. Shaping criminology. The shape of your skull reveals your character. 19th century geniuses stroked bumps on heads like fortune tellers fondling marbles. Entire police systems measured foreheads to predict crime. Lombroso swore criminals were born with ape-like skulls. Reality, poverty, inequality, and desperation drive crime, not oddly shaped skulls. Phrenology feels like horoscopes for heads, yet we still judge books by covers. Tattoos mean danger. Hoodies mean criminal. Neuroscience scans real brain activity now, but the urge for shortcuts never left. Relatable? We size people up in seconds on Tinder or job interviews. Twist? Modern AI repeats the same mistakes? Programs have been caught labeling criminal faces using biased data. It's phrenology with Wi-Fi. Bumps didn't explain personality then, and pixels don't now. People crave shortcuts to read others, but the only thing bumps predict is how often you've headbutted bad ideas. The real crime? Pretending skulls write destiny. Number 4. Rain dances as weather control. Dance, and it will rain. Across cultures, shamans stomped, drummed, and chanted to coax clouds. Crops failed, but spirits soared. Science explains rain as pressure, condensation, and wind, not choreography. Yet rituals mattered. They bonded tribes, creating hope during famine. Relatable? We scream at concerts, chant at sports, or march for climate change. Still dancing at forces bigger than us? Twist? Humans eventually hacked rain for real with cloud seeding, planes releasing silver iodide to trigger storms. We did what shamans dreamed, but with chemistry instead of drum beats. Rain dances didn't feed crops, but they fed unity. Today we've replaced rain rituals with rain memes, and both still go viral. Irony? Stomping never moved clouds, but it moved people closer. And that's a kind of weather control science still struggles to beat. If hope could make it rain, TikTok dances would already fix drought. Number 3. Divine right justifying kings. Kings rule because God said so. Monarchs waved this divine permission slip like toddlers clutching hall passes. Questioning them was blasphemy, and treason rolled together. Yet history toppled God's favorites repeatedly. French guillotines, English civil wars, Russian revolutions. Relatable? CEOs and politicians still act like heaven's gift, using titles instead of crowns. Truth. Power flows from people, not divine clouds. Twist. Monarchies still exist, smiling from palaces while taxpayers fund their castles. Divine right became divine branding. Royalty rebranded from rulers to influencers with tiaras. People still bow to bloodlines while paying Netflix bills. The punchline? Gravity doesn't need propaganda to stay relevant. Thrones fall, taxes don't. Kings claimed heaven picked them, but revolutions proved heaven sometimes changes its mind. In the end, God didn't choose rulers. Humans did, and humans eventually changed the locks. Number 2. Animal sacrifice for health. Sacrifice animals to cure disease. Ancient healers slit goats and chickens to transfer illness away. Spoiler: microbes don't pack their bags and jump into cows. Still, the ritual gave people hope, a sense of control. Relatable? We swap goats for fad diets, miracle teas, or supplements. Same ritual, shinier packaging. Science later used animals in labs under controlled ethics, not altars, but still chasing cures. Twist? Sacrifice never cured plague, but modern sacrifices like exercise, diets, and vaccines actually work. The irony? Ancient priests demanded livestock. Wellness influencers demand your wallet. Both promise miracles, both come with fees. Sacrifices didn't end disease, they added barbecue smoke to epidemics. The only thing those rituals cured was hunger for superstition. Today, we sacrifice money, time, and sanity on wellness hacks. Maybe ancient goats had it easier. Number 1. Curses feared more than disease. You're cursed. For centuries, fevers, seizures, and famines were blamed on evil eyes. Healers sold charms like medieval antivirus software. Reality, fleas, filth, and food spread real killers. Yet belief made people feel better. Placebo effect in action. Relatable? Grandma still swears WhatsApp chains bring bad luck if you don't forward in 5 minutes. Fear of curses just evolved into fear of negative vibes, Mercury retrograde, or toxic energy. Science brought vaccines and antibiotics, but superstition still whispers louder in stress. Twist. Research shows fear weakens immunity, meaning belief in curses can literally make you sick. Irony? Curses never killed you. Fear of curses might. Humanity can fight viruses, but paranoia keeps respawning like bad pop-ups. The scariest hex isn't supernatural. It's our brain convincing us we're doomed. Honestly, the only real curse is having Wi-Fi during family WhatsApp hours.